Welcome, this is RV Winkle. I am here to test the new beta for Godhood. I forget what it was called. Anyway, I'm choosing classic difficulty, basic settings. I think I'm going to skip the intro. There's actually a little trick. You end up with slightly more resources if you skip the intro. Alright, so I'm going to try Lust tonight. Alright, so just chosen to pick the basics here. We got the new features of the tech tree here, and I took a brief look at it before starting, and what it looks like is you want to choose either cunning or charisma. So I'm going to go with a charisma build. I have a couple classes I have in mind that I want to try to focus on to see if I can get an optimized run here. So it looks like I'll set development. And let's see what we got. Oh, these are basic guys. Nothing special here. Yeah, so I was looking at charisma versus cunning earlier, and cunning doesn't really play into a lot of valuable skills, active abilities. But charisma, on the other hand, is very good for the Lust Priest. Maybe not. So their basic attack is charisma, and seduce, which causes the infatuated to buff. But this does a lot of extra damage. Anyway, the Songsmith is charisma based, and it looks like a couple of the dark classes are charisma based. And now I can't go back to the tech tree. Let's see here. Yep. So one of the things I noticed was this 15% damage to weird abilities, which will really be good for the Weaver. And actually, I think overall there's more skills that have the weird ability than any other type out there. Weird attribute, I suppose you call it. Another thing I noticed was this 5% crit chance for miracles. And I don't know, it seems like 5% is a really small amount. So my first impression is you're going to have a limited number of developments that you can pick. So 5% crit chance seems like it might not be worth it. Now I don't know if there's like a base ability. So if it's like you have a 5% base percentage and this is an additional 5%, you're effectively doubling it. So it seems like it'd be better if it said doubled crit chance. Anyway, one thing I want to do is try to focus on getting as many tenders as possible. So I can raise my god level and get new developments. Okay, so this is interesting. Only 5 god levels. The previous builds had like 20 some. Doesn't say how many. I don't see where it says how many for each level that are required. Maximum tribute. Okay, yeah, so this looks like it's very differently balanced than previous builds. Alright, so we'll just continue on. See if we can push this. We want at least 15, I think. I'm not seeing where it says. This needed 50. For some reason I thought this was 15, but I don't really see where it's saying that. Alright, well, people are kind of getting kind of itchy. Get ready for a fight. So we'll send everybody out. I'm sure this will end up being successful. All right. New God action. Okay, this is nice how you can... Whoa, let's see here. Increase moral defense. Okay, so that's... Okay, I think these used to be the late game sacraments. Study is common, but so these are obviously the big ones. But I think it's kind of interesting that you can build these right away. Previously, you could only build, I guess, is the material gatherer first. So these are good, but I tend to avoid them because I want to save materials. Okay, obviously the material gatherer doesn't have any cost, so we'll go with that. I'm guessing... So we got 20. Yeah, I don't think this one should be available because some people might accidentally select this one. I guess it's not a big deal, but people are, I think players should really focus on ritual offerings, because that's usually the most important resource. But these are kind of interesting. So what it doesn't say here, I think it's probably costs resources, probably costs offerings, but it doesn't really tell you. So I'm going to skip them from now, even though it might be nice to get a boost early on. But we can send Nox. I think we want to do... Yeah, so we're going to try to focus on materials. And then we'll have enough for one miracle. But let's see. 3 religion nodes needed for next level. Okay, so is that the, I guess that's the new requirement. Next god level and 3 developments. Okay, yeah, so I guess I was under the impression that both of these, previously this cost followers. So now you get followers, you gotta get 50 followers. And then, okay. So you're basically focusing on the developments. 3 developments will get you a god level. 5 god levels, 15 developments. Yeah, you're probably gonna get most of these. But I don't know how that works because it's mutually exclusive, so you're locking out half the tree. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like you basically have 2 main choices and then 1 small. So you're either going to go kind or weird. Huh. Okay, because I was thinking the Songsmith and the Weaver. It's pretty much you want to focus on one or the other. So you go life or nature. Okay, so this would be good for the Beast Walker. Because I consider them one of the best classes in the game. Yeah, you'd really... So I didn't like cunning because a lot of the physical classes, they'll have cunning. Also, the Beastwalker, his crit ability is strength based. So this would be a more physical route. Temple of Lust versus Bordello. So that's a hard choice. I'm not sure what the Bordello is, but I know I want it. I want to go there. Alright, we'll just stick on this path we're going here. I don't want to waste too much time. So I'll take another follower. Gather some more materials, see if I can get... Should be able to get up to 50. So I want to switch this around. Probably end up getting one more. Okay, so I'll get initiates and next level. But I'm going to be very limited in my initiation. Usually at this point you get a couple levels, so this is... Oops. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked that button. But nothing bad happened. Usually something bad happens. Let me see. Might and devotion. Those are like the opposite of what I was going for. Yeah, so these are simplified, which I think is probably a good thing. So you had all kinds of weird bonuses. You only get 2. It's probably best to simplify things here as well. But I don't really like either of these 2 folks. This is probably the better one. Might and Cunning. I think it's Charisma and Cunning. Charisma and Cunning's for the Songsmith. The Weaver would be Charisma and Knowledge, I think. Yeah, probably. I think I'll go with this guy. Elo. Welcome aboard. And let's see what I got here. Alright, so here I can go and take a risk. I'll get him back on People Patrol. And I'll take my scrubs out to battle. Yeah, I think I can win this. We'll see. Probably a long battle. Yeah, maybe I'll run out of turns. That's not very common, but it's a possibility. Okay, so what did he just do? He flirted. How did he flirt? I don't really see any attribute that indicates all moral attacks. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's probably part of the lust religions. Alright, so let's see what classes we got. I didn't even look at their skills. Probably should have done that beforehand. Alright, so this is a kind of character I'm interested in. Low health. Charisma and Cunning. So I think this would be a good Weaver, and this would be a good Songster. So let's try that. So Harbinger or Weaver. I kind of want to do some weird abilities, so we'll try the Weaver. Embrace loving passion. Passion comes power, okay. Huh. Random events, I suppose. Unlock type, the passionate talents for charisma. No, dress up. Cool. I don't think any of my villagers dressed up. But I have a lot of materials here, so I can probably build something. But let's see what. So I probably want to focus on charisma. Alright, let's tell some stories. And you know, I want to check something here. Let's see. Sometimes their faith drops. So they both have the same amount of faith. Alright, Montezuma, you're up. Do some miracle work. And let's see what else we got. Probably want to focus on followers and their weak versus life. So let me see, I gotta develop my religion again. Chance to attack back. Okay, that's probably a good one. But I wanted to try the weird abilities. I just want to see what happens. You can't switch after you make a decision. Now see, that doesn't make sense. Because it doesn't really happen until you have 75 followers. And I assume it's probably 75 followers either way. So that just seems like an artificial gate. Yeah, I just think people change their mind, have a tendency to change their mind here. But we'll get someone. Yes, I wanted to focus on followers so I can get them to the god level. But I also need ritual offerings. I need 25, which I probably can't do. Yeah, I think I need to focus on ritual offerings because we're going to have a couple more miracles coming up Well, maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna need 50. So I probably want to max out. But let's see here. He resists dark is weak. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna be a pain. I mean, I guess at this level it doesn't really matter. But let's just focus on followers for now. Get this over with. But 75, that means it's gonna be a couple more battles before I can get there. A couple more sacraments. It's the wondrous. Alright, that's cool. So I can't do that, so I might as well just go for ritual offerings. Yeah, let's do that. Nope, I wasn't paying attention. Probably should. That's not going to be enough to do anything. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, see, I screwed that up because Nox should have been doing something else. Oh, come on, I don't want to do a sacrament. Alright. Okay, so I guess this works out because Elo, he needed to be in a sacrament. Yeah, I think this will be good. Resist nature. But he wants to be in a sacrament. Alright, well, I guess please don't die. We'll see what happens. You know, that's really good. If they're debuffing for every attack. Yeah, I don't think they did that before. That's pretty powerful. I think I need a Rage Prophet soon, or Beast Walker. But I also need a Smite Sword. That's not a good. Well, I think it's Judgment. So this would be a good charisma. So normally I would pick the Rage Prophet, but these might be good. Yeah, I think this would be a good class when fighting dark opponents. Spire an ally to deal. See, rally, I think Songsmith does some rally attacks. I guess not. Wondering if they change these around. See, that's not really too useful because if nobody does rally or violent abilities. So that's a rally, but I don't have that. And charisma based. So Rage Prophet. I don't know, I always pick Rage Prophet, so I'm going to choose Chieftain. $102, okay, yeah. Pretty sure that said 102 of 75. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, okay, so I don't think... let's see here. No bonus there. Yeah, I think this used to give bonus to followers. Alright, this is probably a little more balanced. I have an ancestral guy. Yeah, I think I can do this. So, I'm gonna put some folks back on Offerings Patrol. And then I still got plenty of materials. That's enough for 2 miracle sites, I think. It's already assigned, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a little different than what I used to display. So we'll just max out our offerings before we go on to the next sacrament. Must not. Yeah, okay, I don't think I was going to send you anyway. Alright. Okay, so the next sacrament is for materials, and you're not going, so we'll send you. And they're weak against ancestral. Let's do this. is so weird. Hot. Oh, okay, so yeah, I guess they like the weird folks. So yeah, another thing I think you'd probably forget to click that. Okay, so now it looks like it's forcing you. Okay, so that's good. It's forcing you to select that before you proceed. Huh. Lover's Day occurs at the beginning of each year. Yeah, my only question for this is it years or seasons? Yeah, so once every 3 rounds, it has a 25% chance. Grants a disciple. Does that grant all disciples? Doesn't seem like that's very good. And we know the temple, well, at least it used to be awesome. So we'll go with that. See, I don't know, it doesn't really say what talent for charisma. Okay, so that was the initiative type, right? Okay, so now I can perform some miracles, but only Elo. And he likes might and charisma. Okay, so it looks like a pretty even balance either way. So if I want to save money, I can go with that, but I guess I can't select might, so we'll just go with that. But Nox also can level up. He likes charisma and knowledge. Cunning and knowledge, but do I have... Yeah, I think I want to do cunning and knowledge. But he's only happy, he's not ecstatic. I guess I can't build another one. So that's interesting, I used to be able to build this early. So I don't know, I kind of like this. That was kind of cheap to kind of just send your folks off and have them level up without doing anything. So I guess you'll have a mediocre miracle. And he'll do that one. Still got another. It's the next sacrament. Probably he'll level up. And what we're doing is we're gathering materials. Let's go. Yep, so much for that miracle. Okay, so we got a wonderful, wondrous. That was Elo. lose 5. So yeah, that's really bad. But that's my weird ability. Target across. Dazes the mind. Okay, so I definitely need to get a little bit more offerings. So I'll just send Elo. And Montezuma can gather materials. See, I'm not getting very many materials. It's 24. So this is gonna be 30. So I'll have like 40. Yeah, so I can build another building, I guess. I haven't even looked at upgrading anything yet. That looks the same. Yeah, the usual there. Yeah, I'm gonna go upgrade one of these. Resist life, so Montezuma will stay home. But he's kind of depressed, so he probably should go to the sacrament. But we'll have him gather some tenders and yeah, that's a good line up there. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we got enough for Miracle, and I think we could probably do an upgrade on that Miracle too. So he wants to do Charisma or Cunning. But I think Charisma is kind of what we want to lean. Well, yeah, let's do Charisma. Okay, so this might be redundant because all my disciples, it's not called the infatuated debuff, but they're applying a debuff, which I can't see. Let's see here. There should be a mouse over right there. So I can't see what the Lust Religion grants. But let's see here. Anyways, I think knowledge or charisma. Nope. Alright, well, I'm not going to upgrade. And we're just going to boost charisma. He's ecstatic, so that should be good. Alright, says my next followers fights weak against nature. I don't have any nature dudes. Weak versus life. So I should be able to beat these guys up pretty good. So I get more tenders or more or a relic. Let's focus on. See, even that's gonna be like 45. You really gotta. Okay. Montezuma's kind of burnt out, I guess. What I should do maybe is yeah, this will let me do 60. Yeah, this is good by the way because previously this one was kind of a waste. But yeah, now you really need to pump up the followers, so that's really beneficial. Oh, that's an AoE, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll do cunning. And now I don't have any offerings, but I don't have any materials either. I wonder. So I don't know if the temple requires materials or not, but I'm gonna need like 50 offerings. So I better focus on offerings and go. Okay, so this is what I forgot before. We'll reassign this guy to something else. Yeah, let's go offerings. We'll just do that. Okay, should be good. So this is Montezuma gets to stay home. No. Yeah, I guess Mazza. Much better. Alright, so I want to do the next fight. I'll probably go for more offerings. Okay, so y'all go with more offerings. And we'll start this fight. Should be good, doesn't really matter. My eyes are right here. Oh man, Nox. Taking a beating. So yeah, now I really need materials and get... See, I don't know what that 187 out of 100. That number doesn't look right. So it's 62 out of 100 over here. That must be tied to the old god levels thing that doesn't exist anymore. Okay, so we get to see the new initiates. I'm guessing that's this guy right here. And it crashed. Alright, well I think that's probably all that we'll do today.